What's up, y'all? Hello, hello. Dude, I have no... Oh, no, I think I am live on YouTube. I think YouTube chat looks a little weird, though, today. Or I don't even know if YouTube chat is working. I saw you locked in yesterday. Wait, what do you mean? You saw I locked in yesterday. What does that mean? Hello, Ken Edits. I see that you didn't play any Slippy. Ooh. I honestly was debating playing Slippy at like 2 a.m. But yeah, I decided to edit instead. Guys, the video is getting very close. I have like 5 minutes left to edit. Oh, actually, it's like a decent amount of work. But it is getting into the late stages. Late stages. Hello, y'all. Wait, I don't know why my YouTube chat is not like pulling up on my screen. Dude, sometimes YouTube is really strange. Whatever. I see you guys on OBS, so it's fine. It's very employed of you. What does that mean? Employed of me. You know what I think is actually kind of bad, though? I actually think I should start living like a human. Like, I still do not live like a human. I think, like, being an editor is very hard to live like a human. Like, I feel like it's almost impossible. All the editors I talk to, they all have, like, the most scuffed, like, sleep schedules and, like, weird-ass lives. And I think it's just, like, an editor thing. I don't think you could, like, edit... I mean, but technically don't, like, movie people, like actual Hollywood people, they probably have, like, a normal 9 to 5, no? Do you think Hollywood editors, like, movie editors, have to go into the office? I actually have no idea, like, what they do. Like, how that world works. You really think they don't treat movie editors that badly? No, I'm saying I don't know if a movie editor is like a normal job. I also think there should be like more like, aren't movie editors like the best at their job or something? You know what I was actually thinking, guys? Okay, so I think my oh man, maybe I'm okay. Someone might steal this from me, but basically, Korean like TV show editing is like one of the best pieces of editing. Like they're like on another level, and I think the good thing for me to do would be to like poach a like Korean like TV show editor. I think they'd actually be like they would elevate. Like, I think that's gonna be the meta. As soon as one person does it, like, more people are gonna poach Korean editors, like, from Korea, because they're actually like so insanely good. But I don't know. I have to somehow like, I don't know. That's just a thought I had recently. What's my opinion on leggings? Because you never know that someone may crack you. That's very interesting to say. I don't know. Usually film editors are really good at story stuff and pacing. Yeah, I think, I wonder how much they get paid, though. Like, it's like... I genuinely do not know. I know such little about the like film industry. Also, there's so many different types of editing and stuff. Guys, I was so close to going live today at 11:30, and I was like, I'm a little tired. And I took a nap. And here we are. 2 p.m. And Zanzab, yes, I am Korean. Guys, I think I'm starting to get like emotional about this journey in like a not good way. I was like yesterday night, I was like, God, this is so hard. Like I was telling my girlfriend, like, this is so hard. I am like 3/4 of the way there, but like, dude, this is like this is true like speedrunning burnout. Like I now I don't think I've ever been as burnt out in anything I've done than like right now. Oh my god. Lyria, you went running today. Holy shit. 50 minutes. That's huge. I hope the weather was nice. It's actually been really nice here in New York. So nice, in fact, that I've got on like evening walks, like pretty long walks. But I hope it was nice for you. And Vitel, I cannot bump the pace right now. My knee is like fucked. I don't know how to fix my knee. I don't think we changed the pace at all for the rest of the challenge. It's actually pretty annoying. Dude, there's actually one moment in this challenge, like day 40, day 30, where I was like, damn, we could actually probably do workouts and stuff. But I don't know. Maybe a post this challenge type of thing. Any specific injury to your knee, or is it just I don't actually know what the knee stuff is. I think the knee stuff is me compensating for my ankle and like kind of like tensing up my knee. I feel like when you do a lot of running, your like body will like subconsciously like do stuff to protect other areas of your body. And I think my like knee, I don't think I'm running normally. And I don't know. It's kind of hard when you're running every day to like fix something. Like if I just took like 3 days off, I think it'd be completely fine. But I think with this challenge, you kind of like can't take any time off. So I'm just like, I'm kind of just stuck with it. I don't know. It's not like terrible, right? I always say it's like not that bad, but if I go faster, it gets like pretty bad. Most competitive runners take time off for sure. Yeah, most competitive runners take time for sure. That's the thing about this is like, this is not in any way like conducive to like performance. It's just a meme. It's completely a meme. No training routine would ever be great without rest. What's up, Chef Panda Bear? That's a crazy goal, doing it 100 days back to back. Yeah, it is a little wild. I have lost a piece of me. I will forever remember summer 2026 as a summer from hell. But, you know, it's what we signed up for. The road was really nice. There's a pond with greenery next to my neighborhood. Ooh, that sounds so nice. That sounds so, so nice. I'm pretty jealous. I'm pretty jealous. You know what's actually the worst part about this is like my room has like transformed into a place I've enjoyed to like a jail cell. My room feels like a jail cell. Oh. I'm doing more miles in 100 days than me all year. Chef Animator, do you do a lot of running though? It sounds like you are a runner then. I'm not at the point I really appreciate the scenery. I'm only 2 weeks into running since last summer. Ooh. I feel like it honestly depends where you are. Like some places are ugly, but like some places, I feel like when I lived in Colorado, I really would not mind any runs because it was just so nice all the time, anywhere I went. It was lovely. You're an amateur bodybuilder. Nice, nice, nice. I want to have a bodybuilding arc. But I don't know. I also want a break at some point. How have I been sleeping? I was talking to like a friend yesterday, and I was like, they were like, oh, I went to bed so late. I went to bed at like 1 a.m. And then I was like, dude, I go to bed at like 6 a.m. every day. But yesterday, I slept at 4 p.m. or 4 a.m. So that's like significant improvement. Significant improvement. You know, maybe today we can bump it back to like 3 a.m. That'd be kind of wild. No issues for only running on the treadmill yet. I mean, I'm sure there are issues, but I kind of have to run inside to stream it. Fuck, I'm so clumsy today. Do apps like Strava running apps work on the treadmill? I think they do. But like worst case, if you have like a watch, or you could manually import an activity. I don't know. And someone Asian, can I still solve a Rubik's Cube? I can. I mean, I technically can. But it would take a long time. I always say that. Do push-pull legs on progressive overload all year long. I think Chef Panda I think that'll maybe be the next thing I do if I do like a physical thing. I wouldn't stream a lot of the workouts, but like I think it'd be interesting because I feel like this meme workout is funny, but it's not effective like exercise. So I'll be like, okay, what if I did this 100 days? And then what if I just do like bodybuilding for like a month and see what that difference looks like? I think that'd be pretty cool. I've had a sitting lifestyle for the past 3 years. I'm going to start walking, jogging 3 times a week to not burn myself out. I think 3 is perfect. 3 is really good. And like some days, I feel like that's enough time where it's like, you can just be like, I don't feel like it today. And that's fine. I feel like when you get to like 5, 6 days, it's like, it gets kind of like, becomes like a larger, maybe it could even be like a form of stress in your life, right? But I feel like 3 days is like, pretty good. I feel like 2 days might be like a little low, but like 3 is, I think, perfect. That's like every other day. You just gotta trust the muscle memory if you take time off from cubing. I don't think he really has muscle memory since he only solved the cube once. Yeah, I only solved the cube once. I don't really have muscle memory. Guys, how's your Saturday? You enjoying your weekend so far? And someone Asian, thank you for following. Sorry, I'll get started in a sec. I just need to set like a couple things up. Pretty good Saturday. You know, I actually like have come to like not like weekends. Okay, maybe that's a lie. It just weekends mean nothing to me now. Cause my schedule is so like off, like not regular. It's good. I really wanted to do the thing where you disappear for a season, lock in with working out, and come out as a beast. But like, I'm fairly heavy. Dude, Chef Padbury, that's what I kind of did with running. I went, what's it called? I went monk mode. And it was actually kind of sick. I think it's just hard sometimes when it's hard to like do like a drastic change when like, I don't know, your lifestyle, like, I don't know, at least for me, like, it's like a lot of my friends and family and stuff, it's like, they expect you to be a certain way, and it's like hard to like just completely like 180, right? So I feel like that in that regard, it's like just easier to just like, you know, just kind of like isolate yourself and then just come back. You kind of ate too much, feeling a bit wonky from digesting. What did you eat? And too much homework? Wait, is school still in session? Summer school? Oh shit, forgot to change his cam. I'm having Chick-fil-A. Oh! I kind of want... I've been craving like a chicken sandwich. You know what I really want though is I actually really want pizza. I've been really craving pizza. I even made some drastic changes, like I'm 211 pounds and 50% of body fat, ready for a contest. Every change I make is kind of expected. And I think if you're trying to lose weight from being heavy, one meal a day is the best method. You know what's weird for me? I feel like everyone's different. My best way to lose weight, it's like a foolproof way. Well, okay, there's like two things. I think for me, okay, I don't know if this is like scientifically proven. I don't think so. But for me, if I just don't eat past like 6 p.m., no matter how much I eat earlier in the day, I feel like I will just lose weight. It's like actually like impossible for me to gain weight if I don't eat past like 6 p.m. Or it's like also, and especially if I work out at night, if I go on a run at night, that's like actually like just infinite crazy weight loss hack for me. I think it's probably because I probably like, if I don't do that, it's maybe I like snack more at night or something. Actually, that's a big thing too. I feel like snacking is like, if I just don't snack, I like lose weight. A lot of rules. All right, guys, let's get to it. Snacking is the bane of my existence. Dude, snacking is so good but so bad. So Chef Panda Bear, we were on like a good trend, and then my girlfriend bought like, I don't know why. I think it was like on a deal. She bought like 6 bags of Sun Chips. And that like caused us to plateau. I couldn't resist the Sun Chips. But we're back on it now. I have my first 10K race tomorrow. Should I trust the watch race predictor? Valter Bailey, I would say not really. Honestly, not really. Have you done like workouts? Or have you just been like just doing like normal running? I think watch race predictors are kind of like not accurate though. I feel like I'd rely more on the workouts, like how you feel. Like, let's say 10K. Let me think about this really quick. You know what I'll do is, Chef Panda Bear, there's like, I think more than your watch, if you go to like a VO2 max, like paces or something, there's like running calculators. You gotta find like a good one, but like, because some of them are whack. But I generally think those are more accurate than like your watch. Oh my god, thank you guys for the music, the compliments. Cause like I feel like whenever like my like 10K, 5K races, dude, my watch would be off by like, I don't know, like a minute almost. It's actually Garmin. I think Coros was a little better, but if you got a Garmin, at least at that point in time, like a couple of years ago, I think it was pretty bad. It's just hard to change the amount I eat in a day because I've been eating like this for so long. Yeah, I mean, I struggle with that too. But that's why, kitten, what if you, like, how I always done it is just like, I don't know, like, make like substitutions. Because I feel like I like to eat a lot. So if I just eat something less calorie dense, then I think I'm like completely fine. The VO2 base, max base calculation is 20 seconds apart. I mean, if it's like only 20 seconds, I feel like that's completely fine. Unless you're saying 20 seconds per mile. Is that what you're saying? Or 20 seconds for the whole race? Because 20 seconds for the whole race is like pretty much the same, no? But per mile is kind of big, a big gap. Hello, Piccione, and thank you, I love spinach. I love spinach too. Spinach is a goated vegetable. Because you can just put it in smoothies and it doesn't taste like anything. But I think if you put spinach in ice cream, you wouldn't be able to taste the difference. I don't know, dude. I put the spinach in smoothies and I can't taste it. I genuinely cannot taste it. You got a fruit allergy? To like a lot of fruits? Damn. I actually haven't made smoothies in a while. But I think my favorite used to be like a pineapple, like coconut milk, and like just spinach or something. Hello, Andrew. Cusco, you mean like, as in like, are you referencing like motivation? As in like, why you're making the changes? Like why you're doing that? Yeah, I'm 100% agree with you. I feel like you don't have a compelling reason why it gets really tough. Like for me, I feel like I've tried to lose weight a lot in the past, but if I only think about losing weight, like I don't really stick to myself because I don't think I actually care about losing weight that much. Well, like when I think about like a YouTube video, or I don't know, running faster, I feel like that motivation is like a lot stronger for me. Benefits, why did I play Undertale? I was just looking for something a little chill to do. And, like, I was floating around the idea of making my own indie game. I guess like solo dev game. And I think it was like a good, it was almost like half research, half fun. Also, I just heard a ton of people always talk about it. So, it kind of got me interested. And also, I guess, I knew it was also like a short playthrough. So, a bunch of reasons, actually. Yesterday you talked about the lack of time you spend outside. Did you consider doing a Pokemon Go challenge? Ooh. I haven't played Pokemon Go since it literally came out in like 2016. But maybe. I'm sure the game looks a lot different nowadays. During runs, how much has your heart rate lowered during the challenge? Hello, Davian. So the first day of the challenge, I went 6 miles per hour, which is like 0.7 less than today. And I was probably around like 140, mid 140s. So like quite a good amount has gone down. I think if I went 6 miles per hour right now, I don't think my heart rate would go above 120. And how did I find the motivation to do this? The main motivation is in a banger YouTube video once this is done. That's the primary motivation. I am pretty damn motivated to grow my YouTube channel. Am I taking creatine? Yes. Creatine's the only supplement I'm taking. I mean, yeah, if you don't count protein powder. Did I get any shin splints like this? Maybe a tiny bit at the beginning, but I kind of like toned down the speed and stuff. I've been very careful and cautious with like the speed I'm running, just because I can't afford any injury, or else the challenge is doomed. I think running is kind of funny because like everything's just an overuse injury. So if you just take it slow enough, I feel like you don't really get injured. But it's very hard to take it slow. Am I running with slope? Nope. I am hardcore of the opinion, like there's like a great divide in the running community, whether like you should run treadmill runs with a slight incline, like 0.5 or 1 degree. I am totally against that. Because I think treadmill running is already harder than outdoor running, like mentally. So I do not do any slope. Is creatine not better for muscle building rather than endurance training? I don't actually know the science. I'm not like a huge like nerd when it comes to supplements. But I think even like elite runners, I think they've been trending to taking creatine. Don't quote me on that, but I think there are distance runners who take creatine now. It's kind of like a new thing, I think. Leo, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm pushing for 100K by the end of the summer. Hopefully we can get there with our next 2 videos. Dude, Cusco, hills suck when you're running. I think Isekai, even knowing that, I think it helps with like muscle recovery, no? So I think people think it's like worth the cost. I don't know. Cheeseburger or chicken sandwich? Dude, I don't know. I feel like both have their time and place, but if I just could only choose one, I would definitely go for the chicken sandwich. I think the chicken sandwich is more versatile, or more like repeatable. But like sometimes a good burger, like a good cheeseburger, I don't think the chicken sandwich can ever hit the peaks that a that a cheeseburger could get. I remember when like veggie burgers used to be kind of meta, and then they fell off pretty hard. Isekai, it'll probably be after Streamer Games. I want to get Silver 2 on Slippy before I face Ludwig. So I think I'm going to get Silver 2 and then probably like try to set it up a match with Ludwig right after Streamer Games. Like that week after. Thank you though. Which part of this was the hardest? The run for sure. The run for sure. Guys, I'm telling you, nothing else matters. Once I finish the run, it's like I'm done. No, Isekai, I need AC. I need AC because already my room is gross. My room is absolutely gross. Also, Davian, I promise you, you do not want to do this challenge. Maybe for 30 days. Maybe for 30 days? Dude, 100 is not good. I would not recommend. 10 out of 10 would not recommend. When do you get up? I get up around like maybe like 11-ish. I did base it out of Saitama's workout, but it's not like completely one-to-one. Because I also do pull-ups, and I have not been eating bananas. And also using AC. I have a problem with my sessions. They take so long, even though I like to do 3 sets of 4 exercise. Are you on your phone a lot, Fable? Are you on your phone a lot in between exercises? I just think my thing, Davian, is like, if you're making a YouTube video or content, I think it's worth it. But if you're, like, I don't think it's worth it without the content. Like, I'd rather just do, like, a normal workout plan that, like, optimizes your, like, gains or something. Oh, man. All I know is this last 4 weeks is gonna be such a grind. Actually, I lied. The last week will be good. The next 3 weeks, I think, are gonna be such a grind. Do I have other challenges planned? We're gonna do a couple smaller things, and then I think we're gonna play Pokemon. We're gonna do like a Emerald Kaizo, I think. Move to Twitch. Avian, thanks for hopping over to Twitch. You wanna do YouTube too? What the fuck did I just do? I raised the incline. How did the incline go up? Oh my god. That was crazy. Anyways. Sorry, that caught me so off guard. I will say, like, I'm probably gonna make a video about this in a few months. Like just lessons I learned from my first year making content. It's like, I feel like stuff like this is not sustainable, like content-wise, like ROI-wise. I feel like it's almost like a necessity to gain viewership when you don't have a brand. But I don't know, dude. This shit is too hard. There's too much input for the benefit. I guess it's like kind of like a double dip where I'm getting fit again. But even then, it's like, I don't know. It's hard. It is so hard. Is your time 100% taken by content creation? Yes, it is 100% content creation. I do pretty much everything, but I'm kind of reaching the point where I feel like to grow more, I need to build a team, or like hire a team. So that's kind of what I'm working on recently, scaling the team. What helps you more, watching on Twitch or YouTube? I think either of them are fine, but I think like later on, it might be Twitch when I try to go for partner. I'll probably try to go for Twitch partner like after this challenge is done. I think after this challenge is done, I'm gonna hardcore like shoot for partner. Hello, Eugene. Partner is 75 concurrent for like 6 streams a month for 2 months. Kind of like a lot of shit. What skills am I looking to hire? I'm looking for a main channel editor. I'm looking for a shorts editor, more like a clipper. And I'm also looking for I'm looking for artists. Hiring a lot. And I'm also looking for like a partnerships manager, I guess. Someone with experience like working with brands and stuff. Not in a rush, but like I would ideally like to have people for that, like, I don't know, in the next 6 months or something. Really impressed with how stable your heart rate is compared to pace. You can see how the volume has given you good tolerance. Thank you. Yeah. I feel like today it's actually a little higher because I feel like I didn't feel myself well enough because I started kind of late. Yeah, Ken, it's weird because I feel like a lot of these skills are like, I don't know. I feel like I'm so new to the content world, but like, if you've been in content, you like know a lot of people who do these things. I think I need to like network more, like outside of, I don't know, like streaming and YouTube stuff. But I feel like also like Los Angeles is probably like the most like dense population of like creators. But I guess like New York has probably some people too. But I feel like I actually need to like go to like creator events and stuff just to find people who work in the space. Yeah. I think actually I was seeing a bunch of people on Twitter actually. I also feel like I need to spend more time on Twitter. Kind of not fun, but I do need to spend more time on Twitter, I feel like. I do though. I feel like Twitter's the only place you can really network with like people in the industry. Or like it's like the best place. I don't really see any other medium. Elijah, for video editing, you should do a 58 overall check. We're already on day 72 though, or 73. I think we did some like check-ins. I think I should have like enough footage on like stream. What country am I in? I'm in the United States. And what gear am I wearing? The heart rate monitor is a Coros heart rate monitor. And then I got like Nike half tights
and Asics shoes, and also Nike socks. What is your favorite workout out of these ones? You know, I say the run is the hardest, but also is my favorite. Ooh. How do you get the overlay? It's called Pulsoid. That's the app you use. It's pretty easy to use. Moon Grandpa, I have done this every single day. It is all on camera. Every single second was live streamed. No cheating allegations here. Absolutely zero cheating allegations. I do have a VOD channel. If you just... Wait, what is the thing? I don't know if I have a command for it. I don't know. I do have one though. Fossabot should like... I don't know. Maybe you just do exclamation point commands? I don't know. Yeah, Elijah, I do think a short where I like expedite like all the changes over 100 days could have the potential to go pretty hard. What if you wear those shoes that aren't allowed at marathons? So Kuku, the thing about the carbon plated shoes is like, you can't spam those shoes. Those shoes are like, for all it like improves, makes you faster, what it does is basically it like increases the amount of force on your legs. So it's like actually pretty, it's not good to consistently use those. Am I doing neck exercises? I don't think so. You know those people who like Carl Horse or Garmin's on videos? Do they use... I think, Leo, they just use like what's in the Coros app. I'm not 100% sure though. And am I editing everything into the video? No. It's probably gonna be like a pretty short video actually. I don't see how it'd be longer than 15 minutes, but it's just gonna be like a story of like what I went through and stuff. This footage is kind of honestly all like B-roll. Like, I think I have like more like mental thoughts about like this journey than just like this footage, but. I mean, Elijah, my thing is like, I will never make a video longer than it should be, like has to be. I think the best videos are ones where like there's no fluff and it's just like, I don't know, it's however long it'll be. And in my mind, I don't see it being like a 25-minute one, but we'll see. I never really get like a complete good idea until once I start editing. I'd argue for most people a plated road shoe isn't even appropriate for the hobbyist. Yeah, I'd agree with that too, yep. Also, what I think is, if you're like a pretty hobby jogger, like new runner, your calves are probably not like used to carbon plated shoes, so you're just gonna fuck up your legs. Completely agree with you. I think just a heavier, more foam shoe is probably better for most runners. But the carbon plated shoes make you look cool, so I don't know. I also think like one of my biggest pet peeves with running is that a lot of people like they think the marathon is like the coolest thing in the world. But I feel like for a lot of people, like the marathon sucks. Like I feel like they should just run like a 10K or like even like a half marathon. I feel like that'd be so much more enjoyable. But I don't know. What games have I been playing lately? I played Undertale. Before that I played Geometry Dash. And Moon Grappa, I will never consider doing it for 3 years. I was talking about this the other day. Like, how much would Mr. Beast have to pay me for me to do this another 100 days? And I think it would be like at least $250,000. Am I working? This is my full-time job, Mola Rod. Was it difficult to find my first job? Guys, my first job coming out of college was 10 years ago. It was pretty difficult to find my job, but I know it's like, so I can't complain. It's so much harder now. But I kind of got lucky with like one of the companies. It was like not a company I wanted to work for, but they just gave me a job, so it was fine. I wasn't like overly stressed out. I was definitely stressed out. I found a job later than most of my peers, but it wasn't like too crazy. Dude, yep, this will like. I think the half is like one of my favorite. I actually think my favorite distance to run is 10K. I mean 5K, 10K, half marathon. I feel like all kind of I enjoy. It's because half marathon is like, it's never like overwhelming if you run it right. It's like hard, but it's never too hard until like, I don't know, mile 10 or something. Sorry for asking. You don't have to apologize for asking. Volarod, what I will say is, I think the most important thing when you're like that age and trying to find a job is like, I feel like that is one of the points in my life. I can't speak for everyone, but like, it's the point in my life where I felt the most like pressure from like other people, or like even just like my parents or something. I feel like when other people like find their path, you feel like behind. You're like, oh shit, what am I gonna do? And it's like a lot of pressure. But what I will say is like, just because someone finds a job, it doesn't mean they're like ahead of you. It might seem like that, but like, I've known plenty of people who found a job very fast and then they like end up hating it and then like go backwards or something. Yeah, I would just try to give yourself grace. Because life is very long. It is very, very long. And I'd say like also like don't be afraid to like, I don't know, like follow your heart or like what you actually think. Volarod, it sucks. I've been there. I have been there, but what I will say is like, I feel like our parents, they want the best for us, but they don't know the best for us. It's like I've had like rough relationships with my parents where I kind of felt the same way. I ended up like resenting them a lot. But like I feel like now we've come to the point where it's like they understand, I don't know. It's just like a different time. I feel like it's honestly like a maturity lesson for your parents. To like just understand that the world that we grew up in is not the world that they grew up in. I feel like when they don't have that perspective, that's when like relationships get difficult. My main goal is to make more money than my older sister who's a vet. Isn't that kind of a lot? Dude, don't vets make a lot? I don't know. I'm gonna compete in 10K next year, but I'm too young. Dude, 10K is a good race. And Isekai, 18-minute 5K is great. 18-minute 5K is great. And then Eugene, what am I doing after this? I don't know yet. Guys, we'll have a board meeting in a couple days where we could talk about future plans and stuff. Because I honestly don't really know right now. Do you prefer IRL or desktop content? Like, do you mean like me watching or creating? Because I've never created IRL content. I think watching, I mean, either or, I think I prefer desktop. But I do want to take a stab at IRL content soon. I would say this still categorized as desktop, because everything's connected to my desktop. Bolarod, I'm telling you, like, when I was 20, I thought things were like the end of the world. None of that matters right now. Like, none of that matters. Like, the decisions I was freaking out about, I think the best approach is, instead of like a short-term mindset where you're thinking about like, oh, next month, next year, I feel like the better thing to do is really take like a long-term mindset of like a 5-year timeline or something. And it's like, I feel like that really helps guide and direct your life. Because I made so many short-term decisions when I was younger, and I feel like all of them, like, it felt good in the moment, but like, looking back at it, it's like, those didn't really help me at all. I wish I could tell 20-year-old me to chill out. I couldn't even tell you anything specifically. I was just stressed out about that long ago. Yeah, yep, as well. I'm like, same boat as you. It's like, I don't know, just I feel like as kids, you have so many concerns in the world. And I feel like a lot of adults don't really like help you out in that. I feel like they add more stress. But I don't know. Very ambitious. There's much more guaranteed content that peaks 100K per video like React. Kuska, that's the problem with me. I'm not good at React content. I gotta practice that shit. Yeah, Eugene, that's a huge realization in life. Adults don't know what they're doing. And sometimes, like, the oldest people are like the most like immature. What's up, Jacob? Times your exaggerated reaction. I think if we do anything, I was thinking about this the other day. It's like, if I do anything close to reaction content, I think it would be more like guided discussion content, where like, I watch like a philosophy video, or like something like that, and then I could just sit and like talk, you know? It's more like a guided conversation. I feel like that's what I could do. Or like, I think, I don't know, some topics that I'm like interested in. Oh my god, Isekai, coming over to Twitch as well. Will I still make a routine to exercise with for after the challenge? I will probably take a short break from anything fitness-wise for like at least like a week. And then after that, I'll decide what to do. I think streaming fitness is very hard. I think part of what made this challenge so hard is having to stream every part of it every single day. It actually like eats away at me. But I think we could do a lot of things. I could have like a track arc once I fix my ankle and stuff. I'd love to run really fast again. Maybe we could do like a weekly track session, and that could be kind of cool. We could do like a little weightlifting arc or like bodybuilding arc, but it probably wouldn't be, I probably wouldn't stream it more than once a week. I think it'd be like a once a week stream type of thing. No worries, Volarod. It's all good. Again, life is very long, and you got plenty of opportunities. I don't want to like diminish your problems, because I do understand, like when I'm in that position too, it feels kind of like very demoralizing. But yeah, I just want to say like I've experienced those things, and it's when you look back, maybe one day you'll remember these words, like 8 years later, and you'll be like, ah, Rue was right. Would I consider keeping the 10K just not every day? For like, oh, so I mean, if I ever wanted to do my track arc, I'll probably run like more than I do now. Like, what is this? 6 times 7, so it's like 43 miles. I probably want to run like 60 miles a week, but I probably take a day off. So run 6 days a week, and yeah, I wouldn't do every day though. Jacob, you liked when I tasted different waters? Dude, that was a scuffed stream. I want to do more stuff like that though, Jacob. I think someone asked like what I have planned for after this stuff. I think I want to do more like short stream segments. Just, I don't know, just goofy stuff. Nothing crazy. We've done a lot of challenging stuff over the past like summer. I feel like 5K is a good distance. I feel like 5K is nice as well, because you can't ever really blow up. Like, I feel like 10Ks, half marathons, if you pace incorrectly, you kind of get fucked. But like 5K is short enough that like, you're never really gonna die. I will say I hate running the mile though. The mile is absolutely trash. What was the last serious race you did? Before my injury, I ran a race in 2024 at like this collegiate like meet, and I ran a God, I don't know if I remember the time exactly. It was a 3K though. It was a 3K in, I think it was like 4:55 per mile pace, or like 4:50, or maybe it's closer to 4:50 pace. I don't know what that would be exactly. Is that like low 9 minutes? Maybe like a 9:14, 3K? I think that sounds about right. 9:14 3K. And then after that, I was planning to run a half marathon in like 2 weeks, and then I got injured. What hobbies do I have? Right now I'm pretty boring. I have no hobbies. I like eating watermelon. I like playing with beagles. And I don't know, I guess that's kind of the two big ones. a slow 9 minutes. I never ran a 3K with some of my teams. Set the school record at 8:47. 8:47 is wild. Actually, you know what's wild is like these pros running like 7:27 or some shit. It's actually so crazy. I genuinely think there's no sport like running that makes you like you cannot process how fast pros are. It's like it's like they're living in another world. It doesn't make sense. Your brain cannot process. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure any sort of race type of stuff, because it's so simple, right? There's not a lot of like argument, or like it's just like literally how fast you are, and then you're like, damn, that's really fast. Yes, Beagle's the dog. I love beagles. I wanna adopt a family of beagles. Yeah. It's crazy, Q-Tip, because I feel like you can't really appreciate it on TV. You cannot really appreciate it through the camera. But if you go live and see, the best way I could put it is like, they don't look like humans. They look like they're fucking like buffaloes or like horses or something. Like that's what they feel like. You think Josh Grafana has an edge over Jakob? Wait, Ugly, I have not been following Jakob at all. Isn't he like perennially injured? I feel like he hasn't really been the same since for like almost like similar time to when I got injured. I feel like for like past 2 years or something, I mean, he's kind of been struggling with stuff. Valorant, I don't know what an Elder Chariar is. I'll look it up maybe. I mean, it's like, I feel like it's weird because like, even 100 meters, right? If you're going full out 100 meters, even the end of the 100 seems like you're like dying. It's like, it is long. It feels, it's kind of weird to say, but it is like tiring. Although 100 is fine though. It's not like long enough. It's like 2 seconds or something of pain or something. Uncle Ian, I feel like it's crazy because any of these things, it's like quite literally like the limit does not exist. Like I don't think there's like any limit. Like I feel like given enough time, like the times will continue to go down, which is kind of insane. I live with my girlfriend. We've been living together for a while. Maybe like 5 years. Maybe even more, 6 years maybe. Ooh. Uncle Ian, I'm almost done. Yeah, I actually moved in with my girlfriend like very early into our relationship. It was like actually kind of crazy. And I don't think I'd do it again, like that early. I do think the relationship changes once you're moving together. Not saying it's bad, it's just different. There's like good and bad, I feel like. What's the temperature outside? I don't know. I have no idea. What inspires me to keep streaming? My desire to not be homeless, I guess. It is how I make money. It is a strong motivator. What inspires you guys to go into your job? I think it's all the money, no? I was like, I feel like until you're like wealthy, almost everyone is just like money, no? Yeah, I mean, creator all is big. Like, I could just go to a normal job, but I say I could, but I couldn't. You guys don't understand. I could not work like another day on my old job. It was so bad. Like, I tried to last as long as I could. I just think like some people are built for the corporate world and some are not. Isekai, that's what I was thinking for like one of my if I ever do like a marathon stream, I think it'd be interesting to see like where I'm at with like all the things I try to do. I think a lot of them would be very bad though, because it kind of goes, everything I do, it like once I'm done with it, it kind of leaves my head. I don't really retain a lot of stuff after I'm like finished with it. It would be fun though. Yeah, I do think it'd be very easy to pick up though. It'd be very easy to pick up again, which maybe that's the interesting part of the video. Is like, if it took me like 8 hours the first time, how long does it take me the second time? You know, that could be interesting. Maybe it'd be something like 2 hours or something. Ooh. Alrighty, workout done pretty much. That actually was a little better than I thought it would be. I thought it was gonna be a little rougher today.
Ooh. Ow. It's so annoying when you can feel it's gonna be a hard one, yeah. I know it's early, but are we hitting a P today or nah? What do you think? I think we should, honestly. But it's like, guys, the P is like such a gambit. Because it's like, if I pee and I do not hit a low weight, it's like I have no excuse. You know? Like, do I want a built-in excuse or not? Like, I have the P card. How low am I feeling? Honestly, I'm feeling kind of low. I am feeling kind of low. I don't know if I'm feeling that low though. Like I feel like I'm right at a 136 right now. I feel like I'm right at a 136, which would mean the P would bring me down to a new PB, right? Maybe we run the P. The PB. Dude, the shitty part about doing these workouts late is like, I end the workout at like 4. And then it's basically like the whole day's gone. It's actually ridiculous. What if you did it really late? Abandovish, the only problem is if I do it really late, like, I could miss it. Like, the later it gets in the day, the more likely I am to, like, not get the workout done. And I'm scared. What's the latest I've started? I think the latest I've started this is, like, close to 4 p.m. I think I started, like, at 3:30 one day. Ooh, you know what I love? I love morning swims. Morning swims actually, dude, swims actually feel good anytime. What am I saying? Dude, I miss my old pool in Colorado. It was so nice. Oh, it was like the most peaceful place ever. It's just too hard to do in New York. It's like too much work. I'm scared of large bodies of water. I have swam in a lake before, but I get really, really scared about like, cause it's too dark and I don't know what's under me. It's like, I know what's under me, but like, I don't completely know what's under me. And that fear like freaks me out. I start panicking. I don't think I've ever panicked like as much as I do when I'm like in like large bodies of water. I feel the same way I do when there's a giant spider in the same room as me. You mean like when you are not able to get rid of the spider, so then you lose the spider? Dude, yesterday I was walking at night and there was a flying cockroach and it hit my girlfriend's like arm and she freaked out. It was actually crazy. She had a little freak out. Cross tie, hello. How do I record my videos? They're really high quality. What I will say is like, it's all lighting. It's almost completely lighting. I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, you need a better camera or whatever, but it's honestly 90% lighting. You put it's not even like a ring light. I have like a studio light. It was like kind of expensive. I want to say it was like over $100, but like you have like one light. What is it called? Is it called like a softbox? I don't know. It's like some sort of light from Aputure. And you put that like 45 degrees, like in front of your face. And then you maybe have some like ambient light a little bit in the background. And that will do wonders for your video quality. Yeah. I think that's the most important thing. Like even if I was recording with my iPhone, I have like a professional camera, but like even if I was recording with an iPhone, it would look pretty good. Yeah. I don't know if you like, in terms of like actual video settings, I don't know if there's like too much other stuff, but at least I will say like the one thing that's very easy to fix is the lighting. What's up, Professor Linguica? You mean like my gaming videos? Even my gaming like what do you mean? Like you mean like the gaming itself? Or what? Or like my camera, like my face cam? Or you mean like the screen capture from like the gaming? Like no matter my recording stage, my videos always come out laggy. Interesting. And you record in OBS? If you record in OBS, I don't know. That could be like a. Do you have like a bad computer? I don't know. I mean, honestly, for my stuff too. When I played Geometry Dash, and there's like a lot of like effects on the screen, it looked pretty bad. So I don't know what game you're playing. If it's like a graphic intensive game, it could just be like a limitation of the PC. I know like real, like I was gonna say real streamers, but like big streamers with like big budgets, they will have like two computers. Like a PC to play the game, and then a PC to like run OBS. But I don't know. I have a pretty strong computer. I don't know. If it's that, then maybe it's like maybe it's like a, what am I gonna say? Like an export setting. Like I don't know if you're recording in 4K. I don't know. I like experiment with like 1080 and 4K. I've never really had a problem with that though. Like video quality, I think. I don't know why. Sorry, I know that's not helpful, but How many followers would someone have to have a collab with you? Uncle Ian, I don't think it's about the number of followers. I think it's genuinely if I think a lot of people in the content space are like clout chasers. But for me, it's like, oh shit, where's my mouse? Did my mouse die? Oh, fuck, that could be an issue. For me, it's just like, if I like your stuff, I wouldn't collaborate with anyone I don't like. You know? I think the number one requirement is that I like you as a person, and then I would collaborate with. And I guess the other thing is like, I have to like trust you. I don't think I could ever collaborate with someone who's like very like immature. I guess like I would kind of have to have like trust that you, I don't know, are like a respectful person or something. Yeah, but I don't really think I would like number of followers would matter to me. I don't even think trajectory matters though. It's like, even if you're like a small creator who like only does like small things, I think if I find you interesting, like that's what ultimately would like make me collab. Or like, I guess like if I see it would like add value or something as well. Yeah, but I think, Uncle Ian, I think I'm like overly protective of my content. Like, I'm definitely not the norm. I think a lot of people are much more likely to like collab with people. But I guess for me, it's like, dude, there's just a ton of weird people on the internet. There's so many weird people that like I've already interacted with. And it's like, I don't want someone weird like hopping on my stream and then like, I don't know, just I don't know, either having like a vendetta against me or like, I just do not want to be involved. I like already in my short time, I've had like interactions with people who like have said like weird shit, and I'm like, okay. I watched your Minecraft hardcore and I noticed the game quality was really good. Yeah, Cross-eyed, I don't know what to say. I don't do anything special for like game capture. Maybe if you switch between like browser capture and like game capture, maybe you can find a difference, but I did not do anything like unique. I don't even think I changed any video settings. What kind of shit? I guess like people like saying I like bullied them or something, which is like kind of crazy. Yeah, but I don't know. Also just people like, I don't know, you never know like what two parties are telling you. Like, I've had people tell me, like, different things, and it's like, dude, I'm, like, the least drama-filled person. Like, get me out of there. I'm too old for drama. I'm way too old for drama. Like, dude, I don't have time for that. I was talking to my girlfriend yesterday. I was like, dude, when do you think... Because every creator, if you get to a certain level... you have to do like an apology video. I was like, what the heck would my apology be about? Like, I don't know. But like, it's like, I don't know what it would be. You have a question? Would you trust me on stream? Wait, is the I have a question an emote? Wait. Wait, but is it a genuine question or no? I don't know. Is it a joke? Have you tried remote work? Remote work is both good and bad, I will say. I thought I loved remote work, but the longer I did remote work, the more I was like, okay, maybe I just would rather just go into an office that I like. I think the optimal thing, the best case, at least for me, work situation would be going to an office that I enjoy with a small number of people. Like, I don't know, a 10 to 20 person office where everyone's just friends, chilling, but then also getting shit done. I think when you work online too much, it makes it seem like it's just not good. I don't know. I think I trust my mods for the most part. Yeah. Ooh, Uncle Ian, I feel like it's hard. But I also don't think you always need mods. I think a lot of times people have more mods than you need. I know like big creators that don't have any mods. They're not big, but like, I don't know, they average like 100 viewers, and I know 100 viewer streamers who don't have mods. I don't think it's like complete necessity. What were my issues with remote work? I think my issues with remote work is just like, you don't get any human connection. So I think actually for a successful company, you need people to like each other. I think that's an absolute, I will like go to my grave with this. I think for a successful, truly successful company where everyone's operating to like their, full capacity, you need people to get along. And I feel like when you do remote work, it's very hard for people to get along because you just like don't interact enough. I mean, I was honestly getting paid. I mean, so here's my story with remote work. Like, I started working remotely after COVID. I got paid the same amount of money. It allowed me to move across the country and allowed me to work basically like 10 hours a week, maybe 15 hours a week. I would sleep during the day. I would go out, run errands, do whatever, and I would work for like 2 to 3 hours a day. But the thing is, I would still be stressed out for like 8 hours of the day, or even more, like maybe like 10 hours of the day. But so if you just look at the hours I worked, it was a great deal for me, but it like removed a lot of meaning and fulfillment from my life. Cause I was like, what am I doing? I'm like kind of slack. When you know how when you slack off, you don't feel good about yourself. Like I started like not feeling good about myself, despite how good the gig was, So I think it was more of like a personal fulfillment issue. I think it's hard to be personally fulfilled when you're working remotely. I think that's what it comes down to. I think if you purely see work as a paycheck and you have, so I will also say like when the only reason I started getting like unfulfilled was basically like before I got injured, I was running a lot and that gave me enough fulfillment that I didn't really care about work. But once I got injured, then I was like, shit, what am I doing with my life? I'm not really progressing in anything. So I think that's when it got hard for me. But a lot of people would have taken my gig. And a lot of people were like, why the fuck would you quit? But everyone's different, so. Like, I swear to you guys, like my old job, the money to hour, like of work rate is like probably, it's probably like 100 times what it is now or something. It's actually like, or more than 100. I probably made more than 100 times what I make an hour right now. Probably like 200 times or something. It's so sad. It's so sad. But I guess money is not everything in the world. Ooh. The string race was really big. Yeah, I feel like every job has like pros and cons and stuff. All right, 100 pull-ups. Fuck, not 100 pull-ups, 100 push-ups. I can do this. I can do this. I kind of want to get like a mini bed. I want to get a mini bed and put it here. Once I'm done with this shit. 100 pull-ups is just crazy. No, yeah, we do not do 100 pull-ups. We do not even do any pull-ups today, maybe. Yeah, ball the rod. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, I think remote work is like it's fake. Remote work is completely fake. Piccioni, thank you for the jewels. All right. I think it's like remote work for a while has been like, I think people say it works, and there's, especially post-COVID, I think a lot of like workers, it's like a gap, right? I feel like most CEOs want you in the office, and most remote workers are like, no, I'm more productive at home. But I don't think you're more productive at home, actually. I think if there's any successful company that like wants to like be, I mean, I think for most companies it's fine. Like most companies without high ambitions, it's fine to have remote work. But if you're trying to be like a leader in your industry, I don't think it's possible to have a remote work environment, like primary remote work environment. It like stifles communication. It really like, yeah. I don't even think it's good for mental health. Like, how do I say this? It's like, if you think it's good for mental health, you think your workplace is like a prison. And the actual problem is not remote work, it's like your workplace. I think just like most people in the world are at jobs they don't want to be at. I think that's the ultimate problem. Like, if you're at a job you don't want to be at, of course you're gonna like remote work because you don't want to be at your job. But if you like your job, you would want to go into the office. Like, I don't know. And if you look at like a lot of like companies where people are excited to be there, they're gonna go in, like voluntarily they'll go in. It's just like a lot of jobs people treat it like a prison. I think that's like the issue. Yeah, but I think people feel better about the job because they're not going to the office, like because they hate the job. I feel like those people who feel better working remotely would also feel better like not working at all and getting paid, like just leaving their job altogether. But like the people that I know, the few people in my life who are in corporate who actually are excited by their job, like even if you told them not to come in, they would go to the office. Yeah, but yeah, I think like 90% of people don't like their jobs though. I think, which is kind of unfortunate. Yeah.
I mean, I could see it in my career as well. It's like the jobs, the few times I liked my job, I was excited to go in. Like the 2 out of 10 years I liked my job, I was like thrilled to go in every day. Yeah, I mean, I just think remote work, especially in a corporation, where large corporations already suck at communication. So it's like doing remote work only adds another layer of communication, like just another layer. And it's just like when you're at a big company, things that should take like 1 day with like remote work will take like fucking 2 weeks. But then again, corporations don't even care. Like it doesn't even, it's like, I feel like corporations are such a joke. Like no one is actually doing anything. I just think corporations are funny because I'm pretty sure if everyone agreed to it, right? Like management and employees just come to a pact together. They're like, guys, we will work our full capacity for like 8 months in the year, okay? And then we just get 4 months off. Let's all agree about that. You could get the same productivity in those 8 months as most people do in like a full year. But then like, of course, like management would be like, oh, why can't you work more? Like if you could do that in 8 months, then you can do more. But it's like, I don't know. It's just like this constant battle. What's up? I hate Pekka. Isn't Pekka the knight from Clash Royale? Random. Dude, but like I complain about like the US work, and then I feel like Asian countries are like unfathomably worse. Like, dude, Asian countries, holy shit. You think it's bad in the US? There are fucking levels to it. There are levels to it. Oh my, okay, I'm laughing, but it's actually like so sad. Like I shouldn't be laughing. It's so sad. It's so sad. Yeah, I feel like I just personally hate when you do things just to do things. Like, yeah, that's one of my biggest pet peeves in life. Like doing things just to do things. And I think Asian countries do that a lot. Just because like it's the thing to do or something. I think the craziest part in Europe, don't like I just think whenever I travel to Europe and like I feel like I'm so used to the United States where things are open like 24/7 and like you can just get whatever you want whenever. And then you go to Europe and then you're like, what the fuck? They're closed on Sundays or something? And it's like the restaurants are just like not open, like they have like a lunch break or something, and you're just like, what? Like what do I do? What's going on? Like, I feel like that always gets me. I always forget about shit like that. Like whenever I travel to Europe, I'm like,
Wait. Like they close at like 9 p.m. or something? Oh, this One Punch Man thing is difficult. Yes. Very difficult. I would not do it unless you're making content. It's not worth it. It's 100% not worth it. All right, guys, we are going to do a pee break today. All right, I'll be back in 2 seconds. Huge. All right, let's see it. Please, a 135. A 135. I'm scared. I'm not gonna look down. Whoa, hold on. Hold on right now. Wait, hold on. Guys, you know what's crazy is I feel like I don't feel any different. I actually don't feel any different. Literally don't feel any different every day. Like, well, maybe it's the small differences. Guys, we almost had like a sick breakthrough though. Uncle Ian, I think all my music is non-copyrighted actually. Guys, the reason I had a mini freak out was we almost skipped the 135s. Oh my god. It was like, it showed 134.8 and then jumped up. Wild. I'm glad I peed. It would have been so hot. Oh my god, wait, how is this possible? Dude, the trend is back. It's like the couple days of like maintaining, and then we drop like crazy, like 2 pounds. Boom! 135.2. Making our way. Making our way. See, did kg actually changes what I see? What, 61 kgs? 61 kgs. What would 128 be? It's 61 kgs. So maybe our ending weight would be like 58 kilograms, right? Something like that, 58. Guys, I'm a short person though, so it's like, it's not that big of a deal. 61 is low-key low, but for my height, I mean, I think even for my height, it's still kind of low, but I don't know. I always have not weighed too much. Yeah. Damn. Okay, let me see. When is the last time I weighed 135? Let me look at my graph. The last time I weighed this little was not even that long ago. Guys, when I started to stream, when I started my first stream, I was 132 pounds. Damn, I'm still not back pre-streaming weight. That's kind of crazy. Dude, I gained so much weight while streaming. Holy shit. Guys, streaming is unhealthy. Streaming is unhealthy. That is true. I probably am at a... Actually, I don't know, kid, because, like, I think I was still pretty, like... I lost, like, a lot of leg muscle, I think. My legs were, like, a lot more, like, built than they are now. Also, chat froze. Why has chat been freezing recently? Don't really understand why that is happening. Do we switch another, like, chat, like, thing? The issue with streaming is, like, there's no good chat overlays. I honestly think it might even be better to, like, make my own chat overlay. Would that be crazy? Whenever I put up the graph, it freezes? Huh. I wonder why that happens. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we end up making our own chat overlay, though. Because I've never really loved any of the chat. I don't use Chatterino because Chatterino doesn't support YouTube. So I use some, like, weird thing called Social Stream. I've tried a bunch of other, like, big ones. Like, what's the other big one? Like, Streamer.bot or something. But they also have, like, a ton of latency. Like, Social Stream is the one that has the lowest latency and the most, like, customizability. But, like... Actually, it's been very good for a while, but I don't know. This week has been like a little... I don't like how when you use another platform, you're kind of like... You rely on them. And I feel like a lot of these like streaming softwares, they're not very mature. So it's like a lot of times they can like go down and stuff. But then if I had my own thing, imagine I have my own thing, it'd probably go down even more. So maybe I don't do my own thing. Anyways, y'all, that's about it for the stream today. Big PB today, 135. I think we keep the train going. I have my watermelon today, so I think we can hit the 134s tomorrow. That would actually be sick. And we start getting down. I think, yeah, I want it to kind of be a big month. Or like a small month, a low month. I don't know, but I do want to get like close to 128. I think that'd be kind of cool. Anyways. Guys, I will be back tomorrow. Again, no streams, no secondary streams until I finish my video. Which is very, very close. You know, I don't have to finish the video, but I have to finish most of the video. Um, but yeah, probably I think we'll be good by Tuesday. I think. I don't know about Monday. Monday's a stretch, but like I think our next secondary stream will be Tuesday. Because I feel like I'll be done. After that, could you please do a chill? Wait, what are you talking about? Didn't I have chill Undertale streams? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. The last one left a gaping void in my heart. I think Deadeye's been here long enough that Deadeye knows we're not getting an Undertale stream. Oh my god. Guys, the odds it happens are very low. I can't just I'm too nice to give you like a strict no, but like it's probably we could do a you know what the next stream could be? I keep making like claims though. I do think I want to do hackathon. And then I think after hackathon, I kind of want to do a games with chat. Either a tournament or something. Or I think we do like multiple days of games with chat. I think that's kind of what I want to do next. But yeah, that'll all be coming. All right, guys. Have a good Saturday. Whatever do horror games. Yeah, Eugene, I probably won't do a horror game till like October, till Halloween. But we could have a horror game week. Maybe not a week. I need health insurance first. Because if I happen to faint on stream, guys, I'm not kidding. I'm really scared of horror. I'm not just saying that. I am really, really, really scared of horror. I need health insurance in case I get like a heart attack. Like, I'm not kidding. I actually absolutely need health insurance. But we will do it. I will promise I will do it. I'll do it with the lights off. Oh my God, I gotta die. Just give me the list. We'll play like 3 games or something. I will be Five Nights at Freddy's. What is it? Is it like a Poly Sunshine? Poly Pocket Sunshine? Pocket Sunshine Poly? And maybe like one more. Pocket Sunshine Pals? Poppy Playtime. Yeah, that's a horror one, no? I think people like that one. But I don't know. It'll be a Halloween thing. It will be. Fuck. It's gonna be so bad. But we will do it. All right, guys. I'll catch y'all later. Have a good one. Thanks for tuning in today. I'll see you. Bye-bye.